you're watching COVID-19 and the Jamaican Diaspora. On each episode, we hope to gain a greater insight on the far-reaching impact of COVID-19 on Jamaicans and those of Jamaican heritage living outside our island. So join me as I go across the world, canvassing the views of the Jamaican Diaspora on how COVID-19 have been affecting their lives.
So a little panic comes over you and you're like, man, do I gotta pick up another job, or, I gotta provide, I got a baby on the way, my first daughter. So you really go into panic mode. So my name is Earl Simpson. I'm the first one born here in America. My entire family's Jamaican. My parents migrated here from 1987-ish. I was born in 1988. Still young. Yes, I am. Life was so much simpler. I do real estate full-time in South Florida down here. I was just really getting deeper into the business of real estate. I was branching out into Air BnB, investments, property management. I was learning, making moves. I just gotten with this new brokerage. So, it was like clockwork, right? So, Monday through Friday, we'd work, even Saturdays, tell you the truth. I'd go out with my friends Saturday night, hang out. Sundays, church, everything was great. On the business end, like I was saying, I do Air BnB. We can talk about that. And as you know, a lot of the cruises and the flights, a lot of the tourism and traveling was canceled. It was basically put to a halt. So I rely a lot on, especially with Air BnB, people coming from out of town and booking one of my places to stay. In fact, the income that I was getting from that was so good that it actually paid for most of my bills. So I was actually in the midst of expanding. I was starting to get one in Trinidad, one in Jamaica, 3 right here in Plantation in Fort Lauderdale. I was looking at one in Palm Beach and in Miami, building a team and just putting it all together. But one by one, I just started noticing I was getting a lot of cancellations around the time of when COVID-19 hit, and we didn't really understand what was going on. We were just like, why are people canceling? And we turned on the news and there's this virus that came from overseas, until we got a notification from Airbnb that they're shutting down all bookings in April. So April hit, all of our reservations we had to cancel. Even this is in March, so the end of March we lost like 2 weeks worth of reservations. May lost the entire month of reservations. So eventually I had to basically put my home up for sale. March 2020, my girlfriend was actually about 7 months pregnant, and we're supposed to have our baby shower March 25th. And I remember the week leading up to it, we started, watching the news, and we kept seeing this virus that was taking over the U.S. But we had 150 people that's supposed to come to our baby shower. So we're like, well, let's not cancel it yet. We're still buying decorations. We're booking a DJ. We got the venue and we're ready. People are flying in for it. And a couple days before, we're like, man, it's getting a lot serious. Things are starting to get shut down now. And we're like, well, let's just hold out just a little longer, just to see what's going to happen. Everything got shut down. Surprisingly, realtors were essential workers. So I guess because, people need somewhere to live, they wanted to bunker down and have everyone at home. So I was actually still out showing properties, selling homes and everything. The problem with that is people were scared to shop for homes. People were scared to leave their homes. People were scared to have people come into their homes. So I lost a few clients. I lost a lot of clients actually the first month in March. They wanted to wait to see what's going to happen. Some of them actually did lose their job too. I've learned about social media marketing and management. I've learned how to build effective online ads, especially for lead generation, especially in my field. I've learned the psychology of how to do a funnel campaign on when someone clicks on an ad and, if they don't go through the whole process fully where they're putting in their information, how to retarget them. I've also learned how to build courses, so my new course will be dropping very soon. Still going through, still building that whole thing. But yeah, and besides that, just reading a lot. I don't like that I can't just go wherever I want without being mindful of wearing a mask, glove, or people being afraid to even be next to you. God forbid they sneeze or cough in your vicinity, then there's a panic. So I don't like that part of the new norm, but we'll see what happens.